Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Monday and it is time for another wrestling review. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. Did you check out our Dan to Dan review? Make sure you do and go and check that out. We're going to have an Alien Earth review, so make sure you go follow him down in the description box below. And while you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, all that good stuff. So, with us once again, we are doing TNA. We haven't done a TNA in a while, and man, this was hard to get through.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think so. I don't know what you watched.
Okay. We start off with Zach Wentz, Trey Miguel, and Cedric Alexander in the pre-show match.
Well, it was a really good match. Way too good for a pre-show. Should have been
Yeah,
on the card.
this should have been on the card, and they should have taken one match off the card and put it on the pre-show.
It was too short though,
Hmm.
and for what ends up being the outcome,
Yeah,
Zachary Wentz doesn't get enough offense in to make his win
to
convincing.
make his win. Yeah, and what's are they telling a Rascals breakup story?
I don't know.
I
I
hope
don't know.
not, but whatever.
They
Moving
don't
on to
really
the
have a tag division right now.
no, there isn't. Like the Hardys or the Dudleys are their tag division.
That it's we're like back to the point where they were when we first started watching TNA, where they didn't have a tag division.
Yeah. We start off the show, the system, Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, and JDC against Order 4.
I I, I don't understand why this match.
Why this match? I'm
I,
copywriting that t-shirt now. Why this match?
It wasn't even like bad. It's just like why? Why
I
are we
said that,
watching
you know
this?
what? I'm as I went through the card, I said the same thing. Why this match?
Yeah.
I mean, they're obviously turning the system face.
Multiverse?
Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, I mean, and this was an extremely short match too. It was like
Yeah.
4 minutes
Yeah.
and the system win.
This is like one of the shortest pay-per-views I've ever watched from
Hmm.
TNA.
Yeah. And we get an announcement after the match. Ash by Elegance comes to the ring. She relinquishes the championship.
And nobody knows if it's a work or not.
People are saying that it's shoot. It's a shoot. Like she's legit hurt. Like she just won the championship.
So, their first like move their first call to action, finding out that their
Hmm.
women's champion got hurt was to put the two of the most undeserving
Well, we'll get to that.
people to be the champions.
So with that, they announced that there's going to be a 8 woman or 10 woman battle royal. And there's no Killer Kelly, no Tessa Blanchard, no Indy Hartwell in this match, no Mila Grace, no like a lot of the big names weren't in this
It was basically all the tag teams just separated into singles
into
wrestlers.
singles wrestlers. Yeah. Who do we have? We had Jody Threat, Zaya Brookside, Danny Luna, M by Elegance, Cassie Lee, Jessie McKay, and Heather by. You're right. Jody Threat and Danny Luna, Zaya Brookside, and Xialing Lee. Yeah, they're all tag teams.
Yeah, Peyton
I know.
Royce and what's her name, and then
Yeah,
after the other two, AM
yeah,
and H by Elegance.
yeah. And the last two people in the ring are Lei Ying Lee and Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, well, we didn't even say her name by the way when you just had listed all the people, but
No, but Kalani Jordan was in this match too, and she was one of the last people. And this match, like not just the Battle Royal and the match lasted a total of 4 minutes and 44 seconds.
yeah, neither of which were any good.
No,
Okay, so what does the match happen right now?
no, the match happens. So they said the match is going to be later for the vacant TNA Knockouts Championship.
So one person not from your company. I'll talk about it when we get there. I don't want to talk about it
Well,
right now.
okay, so my thing is usually what they used to do is the last two members of the Battle Royal would have a match.
Yeah,
Why couldn't they do it for this? And they had to do it later in the show.
I don't know.
Okay. Um, because they also canceled the Masha Slamovich match.
Well, yeah, because we know what happened.
Yeah, apparently there's allegations of Masha Slamovich. If you want to find out, you go look it up. We don't deal with allegations and we don't deal with slander or anything like that.
Oh, but I'll slander Booker T.
Okay, we'll talk about that on NXT tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. So with that, we are going to the next match. Matt Cardona and Hometown Man versus the Nemeths.
hometown man. Like once again, this wasn't even a bad match, but like, why this
Why this
match?
match? Made no sense.
It's
Like a
just
lot
like,
of these matches seemed like they were slapped together.
look, we're right now. The only thing match that was bad so far was the women's battle royal, which it
Yeah.
was just because they literally probably got told 10 minutes before this
Before
pay
the
per view that
show,
you
yeah.
had to go do this battle royal.
Yeah. Because a lot of the women that were probably you would expect in that match were not probably at the show, so they weren't there. Um, but this match was fine. Like I just it's the crowd likes hometown man.
Yeah, everyone likes hometown man.
Yeah. And Matt Cardona and hometown man get the win.
It's good for them. I'm
Good for them.
happy.
So with that, we are getting Mike Santana versus Ridge Holland. And the only thing I noticed was the flabby shirtless guy that was standing beside Mike Santana.
Nice. Okay, but like,
Ridge, why?
why
Why
this
Ridge?
match?
Why this match?
Like, actually, I need clarification. Why this match?
I don't know. It made no sense, this match.
Why is Ridge Holland wrestling anybody in
And he got
TNA?
hurt. He got hurt in this match, so
Yeah,
he's
like
gone for a while.
immediately.
Yeah. I don't know. Why is Ridge Holland wrestling in general? He's not good.
No, but like, why is Ridge Holland wrestling one of the top guys in TNA?
The guy who's probably going to win the championship at Bound for Glory.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Why this match?
Yeah.
This match actually wasn't very good. I
No.
wasn't
Yeah.
pleased with this.
And Mike Santana gets the win after an incredulous 3 minute, 8 minutes, I should say. So with that, we have a singles match. Mustafa Ali versus Moose. The winner got their team an advantage for the hardcore war between those two teams at Bound for Glory.
This match was all right.
I gotta say, Moose. I actually enjoyed this match. Moose is really starting to understand his role in the company. He doesn't need to have the belt. What he's there to do is help put people over. Because when Moose wants, he's not a bad in-ring performer.
He's not good. He's
Okay,
serviceable.
he's serviceable, and that's what his role in this company is. It's not to carry the company or championships, it's to put people over.
You say a thing, sound pretty nice.
Yeah, right? But he loses.
Yeah, but that's okay because
Yeah,
Mustafa Ali should be winning.
yeah. And Mustafa Ali is facing Ethan Page next week on NXT, or this tomorrow after this airing. It'll be,
Congratulations.
yeah. Again, why this match? Next match, Joe Henry versus Eric Young.
This is like the biggest why this match because this match fucking sucked. And
This was bad, like
why
really
is like
bad.
I get it, it's in Edmonton, okay, but like nobody on earth ever asked to watch Joe Hendry versus Eric Young, especially not 75-year-old Eric Young.
He's starting to look like Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Hendry, like, I don't know, man. I
We were
just don't
behind
know.
him. I don't know. I'm
I'm
starting not
behind
to
him as a character
gimmick.
and as a gimmick, but like he's not very good in the ring. And
Like the skits he's doing on NXT are hilarious.
yeah, but now it's getting to a point with them where I don't even understand what's the storyline. Why is he involved with the freaking Black Cloak Gang or whatever the fuck they're called?
Cloak and Dagger,
I don't know what they're called. What is that
Dark
fucking
State.
yeah, why the hell would he be involved with a bottom feeding fucking like can't talk, can't wrestle crew?
It's okay. They're gonna lose the belts next week anyway.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah. So with that, Joe Henry gets the win on this one. Matt Hardy versus AJ Francis. Now, if you ask me, you should have swapped this match with the pre-show match.
No, this match was pretty good.
Really?
I would have had the pre-show match on over like 7 of the matches we just talked about. This match was all right. I wasn't upset by it. I was like, okay, yeah. It didn't feel that long. Was it
Okay.
long?
It was 10 minutes.
Yeah, it felt like it was just went by and I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay. I don't know. I was kind of 50-50 on this match. I didn't really. It's Jeff Hardy should not be wrestling or sorry, Matt Hardy should not be wrestling singles matches.
Sometimes you got to let the legs out.
Yeah. Well, he ends up getting the win on this. So, hey,
Ridiculously.
ridiculously. So with that, we are getting our match. Lei Ying Lee versus Kalani Jordan for the vacant TNA Knockouts Championship.
So
Why this match?
the I'm trying to think of a realistic number. The 22nd ranked women's wrestler from a developmental company that her having anything to do with this match doesn't help you sell any tickets, any merch, anything is wrestling your like 10th best women's wrestler who has no business being in the women's title
Hmm.
picture for the belt of a major company, not NXT, not I don't even want
MLW.
yeah, not MLW, not GCW for TNA.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is what we're gonna do. One of them is gonna win, and then you picked a choice to give it to somebody who has no pull at all
Yep.
and isn't even in your company. That was your choice. And by the way, this match sucked. I'm not just being a dick. This was a
No, this was
terrible
bad.
match.
And after all that build up with JC Jane and the title going back to TNA, you just give it right back to NXT. Kalani Jordan is your TNA Knockouts champion.
In my head, I'm wondering, was Kalani Jordan just there to like be like hang out? And they were like, "Yo, we need wrestlers. Can you just join this match?" And then
Right?
Triple H was like, "Gosh, she's not wrestling unless she wins the belt."
Yeah, and did you see her picks for her team?
I don't even want to talk about things.
She picked the Inspiration and Mara Sade for her four team members. That is the worst team I've
Who
ever
the hell
seen.
is Mara Shade? I don't even know who that is.
She was in that other group in NXT, Metaphor. She was Jakara Jackson.
Well, she can Jakara the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So Kalani Jordan is your new TNA champion.
Explain. Somebody explain. There's no way to explain yourself out of this box because the match wasn't good. The build up to the match was nothing. Two people who didn't deserve a title shot.
Hmm.
And uh, in what world is Kailani Jordan ready to be the champion of a major company? A major company, not like NXT, like a serious real company.
Company, yeah.
And I'm not saying TNA isn't like big as WWE, but NXT is a developmental brand. So in my eyes, no matter what, that's never worth anything winning that belt. If you have those titles at the end of your career on top of all your other titles, sure. But
Yeah,
like you just being an NXT champion and nothing else means literally nothing in your career.
I know. And the reason why they gave it to Charlotte the second time was when she beat Rhea Ripley was to give her that 16 championships.
Yeah.
Literally, that's the
But
only
that
reason.
counts. Okay.
Yeah.
But you winning 15 NXT titles means literally nothing to me.
Yeah. It was bad.
Just it doesn't make any sense. In what world was she ready to be the face of a company?
Yeah.
You
Which
don't
leads
even
me.
have her in your own title picture.
No.
She's not even in the tag picture in NXT. What? At least you went out and you spent all this money to sign fucking Chun-Li, whatever the fuck her name is.
Who is an NXT reject anyway?
You spent all that money to lock her up. You made a on one of the pay-per-views, you had a
Yeah.
segment about signing her, and then you didn't give her the belt.
It's okay. This is going to lead right to Kalani Jordan losing to Indy Hartwell at
But
Bound for
then
Glory.
this is the thing. You put yourself in an even weirder situation because like who chases the belt? Indy's a face, and so is what's her
Kalani.
name?
Kalani Jordan.
The other one
LA
that just
Ying Lee.
lost. Yeah, I'll never be able
Tessa.
to say that. Yeah, that you
Tessa.
have to have Tessa win, in my opinion, and then have one of the other faces chase it. Because
Yeah.
what you're gonna have a face chase a face, even though they're not from your company. I understand that, but it's like the decision to do this just made no sense at all. Why wouldn't you just give your tip of the cap to fucking Jody Threat, like at least?
At least, yeah. If it's only for a month, at least let her like.
Yeah, let Danny Luna win. Danny Luna's a great wrestler.
Yeah. I don't know. This
Bring
this
back
makes.
Jungle Juice.
Oh, not okay. You're going a little too far
Why
now.
didn't you just let Rosemary win?
She wasn't even in the match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just put her in the match.
But that's the thing. Was she even there?
I could have found at least 4 people in the crowd who deserve this belt more than Kailani Lee.
The shirtless guy
Jordan.
that the flatless Sherby
Flatless Sherbert guy.
the flabby shirtless guy that was
Flatless
with.
Sherbert.
That's my alter ego. Okay.
Flatless Sherbert.
think I broke Campo.
Right on the screen, flatless Sherbert guy.
It's Timmy's
Okay,
brother.
flaccid Sherbert guy. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's
Sorry.
keep moving along. Our next match, Frankie Kazarian versus Steve Macklin for the TNA International Championship.
Why this match? Listen, I forgot this belt existed again. This is the second pay-per-view
Yep.
where I forgot this belt existed. This match was actually okay, but I didn't want to watch it, and I wasn't happy when it ended.
Why? Because Kazarian is your new champ?
Because Kazarian versus
Burt
Macklin
Macklin?
is just like a boring match. Like there's two
Yeah.
styles don't make for a good match.
No.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
That's all.
the match wasn't half bad, but it
No, it
wasn't
wasn't
great.
bad at all. It's just I don't want to watch this match. This is like the better version of watching Joe Hendry versus Eric Young.
Oh my God.
It's the same
Yes,
matchup. It's
it
just
is. You're
too
right.
why who wants to watch a slow-paced,
Yeah.
weird ass match?
So my question at the end of this is not just why this match, why this show?
I don't know.
So with that, Frankie Kazarian is your new TNA International Champion. Leon Slater versus Myron Reed for the X Division Championship.
Yeah, this is
This
a
match was great.
fucking amazing. This match was
This
fucking
match was
amazing.
great. Fake Rascal guy versus Leon Slater.
This is like almost a 5 star. This is like a solid 4.5.
Yeah,
Like
had everything. It was like it was good. Like it
Myron Reed's
was.
stupid finishing move is like the best finishing move in wrestling, where he jumps over the ropes.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
but I mean, other than that, like this match, all in all, this was I don't know. Like they do make an announcement. Leon Slater retains in a fantastic match, but they make an announcement. Slater is facing Javon Evans for the X Division Championship at Bound for Glory.
Sure.
It's going to be a good match.
It'll be a good match.
I just hope they're not going to give it to Javon Evans.
Enough with the crossover. Like, is TNA at this point so desperate to get the 10 extra people to watch their show that we're having like people like Javon Evans show up when you have people to wrestle for this belt?
Yeah, there
Like,
is.
why wouldn't the next person be like Trey Miguel to avenge Myron Reed losing the match?
Yeah. Or the fact that what's his name? Wesley there, Zachary Wentz. He won that three-way match. Why don't you have Zachary Wentz face him
Yeah, isn't that what that match is for?
after? Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, that's the show. I mean, not much else to talk about. It was a very lackluster show.
It wasn't as bad as you made it seem. Like before I watched it, you were making it seem like I was gonna about to watch the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life. And I think you can nitpick at it, but I don't
Hmm.
think it was that bad.
I still didn't give it over a 7.
Yeah, I believe you gave it a 6.4.
6.2.
I'll give it a 6.9.
Really?
I don't think it was a not entertaining pay-per-view. I just think there's a lot of why is this match on a pay-per-view?
Why this match?
Like it's not like those moments when you go through a pay-per-view and it's like every match is like a 1 star match. It's
No.
just like you're questioning what your thought process was that you felt like you had to have this match.
Yeah, in booking it, yeah. But yeah.
I,
Anyway,
if I could add the pre-show match to count, I'd get this over a 7. 6.8. Give me a 6.8. I'll take a
okay.
6.8.
All right, we'll do 6.8 instead. All right. If you count the pre-show match, yeah, I'd put it at a 6.5, 6.6 easily. And the only reason that this show got over a 6 for me was because of that main event. Like I took away a lot of points, not just for that women's match, but for Kalani Jordan winning. It
A
doesn't make any...
6.7. Give me a 6.7.
I'm convincing you, aren't I?
As soon as you said her name, I was like, yeah, I'll take points away.
I know. All right. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. We got a full week scheduled for you. So tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, Campo and I will have NXT's No Mercy review. So tune in for that. And then we're also going to have a New Japan. And we're also going to talk about the PWI later this week. So make sure you have that little bell notification turned on to know when these videos drop. So in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.